Hi, this is Manash Patel with blackbar.com. Today is June 15th, and we're going to discuss the weekly results for the U.S. stocks, currencies, and futures. Remember, we've been posting results every week for U.S. stocks, currencies, and futures. Sometimes we do Indian stocks too, and UK stocks, Europe stocks, and so forth. It does not matter to us. The Black Bar AI forecasting tool works for any instrument and any time frame, and we're showing you through proof every week. Okay? If you don't know how it works, it's very simple. You look for a black bar on the chart. Once you get it, you're able to set up an order on the next bar. Why? There's high probability something's going to happen. Big money's either going to buy or sell on the next bar. The key is that you setting up the order before they do. Which way is the next question? It's very easy. If you have a green background on the chart, you're going to buy. If you have a red background on the chart, you're going to sell. It's as simple as that. So let's go through this week's results and we could explain more as we go forward. So here is the chart here. So this is this week's results here. I'm going to give you the results right here. Let me just zoom in. That way you guys could see everything. So if you look at the overall results, we had shaded trades, which are high probability, 16 winners, 1 loss, 3 break even. Lower probability, which no shade, where you require a drawdown before you enter the trade, we got 14 winners, 3 losses, 2 break even. So if you look at the overall results, we had 30 winners this week, 4 losers, and 5 break even. Not bad for a market that's consolidating. In fact, if you look at the forecasting video for all the global markets, the TNT looked individually, stocks did a lot better than the overall market global forecast that we did. Okay, so again, let's go for some of these trades. Here's CLAC here, green, there's a TNT, it tells you high probability something's going to happen on the next bar. It did. It was a green background here on the current bar, so you're going to place a buy order a couple of points above that TNT high, the black bar right there, which is this blue dot right there. Your conditional stop is right there, and your target's right there. We give you everything in the system. Remember, money management is key. You're always looking for 3-to-1 reward risk ratio or more. If you don't get 3-to-1 reward risk ratio to the target, it's not worth putting on that trade at all. But either way, all these trades here, you closed out at the end of the week. So this is a trade here you closed out for a profit. Netflix was a huge winner here. This is the one that a lot of people got caught off guard, especially with the markets fluctuating back and forth. Went up, decided to take a little break, and then boom, this week it sat there and took off. And you could see the entry was here at 659.55. We closed here at about 669, roughly around there, about 07. So roughly about a 10-point move here that we got good profits on. So this is a profitable trade. Win was a profitable trade. This was bearish because it had a red background here. So that was a bearish trade here. This is hog. This is a bearish trade. Monster was a big winner here too. A lot of people didn't see this one. A lot of people thought this was actually going to sit there and go up because it looked like a potential double bottom, especially here. This showed you it was trying to break that low right there. And then last week it actually closed higher. So a lot of people were thinking this is a double bottom. But in theory, it did not do that at all. Gapped down a little, gap, and then went up and then basically tanked. And this is a great opportunity here. Our list at the beginning of the week had this on there, so we were zoning on this one. And as soon as it broke the low, we were ready to go. MAC here. This is another bearish trade right there. W, this is a great trade here. Western Union went down. X-ray, this is a bearish trade here. WEC, this is bearish. PSA, this is bullish. This is bearish. McDonald's was a good one here. Didn't have much of a drawdown at all, but didn't need to because it has a red background here. So that was a short opportunity there. And believe it or not, On McDonald's, it's actually got a high probability now to retest that low right there. STT, this is a bearish trade. ALK, this is bearish. AEE, this is bearish. Here's an altcoin, okay, that came into the mix here. Pawn USDT. I have no clue what this is, what it does, or anything like that. I really don't care. In fact, the less information I know about the companies or the products we're trading, the better, because you're not emotional. All I care about is it giving us a signal, which is this black bar, and then going with a particular shade color. That was there. This was a losing trade here, so you could see exactly what happens our losing trade. Our entry was right there, our conditional stop is right there. So this is our max risk going into the trade here. At the end of the bar, it closed right there, so we didn't get to our max risk, so we minimized our loss, so we got out right there. So the entry would have been 144.54 roughly, and we closed out entry was 144.53, and roughly about a buck later, we got stopped out here at the end of the week. Okay, well, not stopped out, but closed the trade at the end of the week. The stop was here at 147, so it's not max risk that we got stopped out, it's a minimum risk. Here is US yen. There was two currencies that were in the TNT list for this week. We're just waiting for the charts to pull up. Okay, a little hesitating, but these trades here, you're going to see in just a moment, are break even. Sorry, it seems like the internet's a little flaky right now. So we'll go back to this one here. This is bullish here. At one point, it was very profitable, and then it decided to come back. When it gets to this line here, this little purple vertical, horizontal line here, we change our stop to where our entry is, so it's break even. So we got stopped out here for break even on that one, and also for the pound yen here too. JBHT was break even. WHR we did not enter, and eBay we did not enter at all. This did break below the TNT low. However, it was a green shade, so we're only looking for bullish opportunities on this here. These trades here are lower probability because they have no shade. So you really don't know the direction at all for these trades until you see some price action develop. What we're looking for is price to hit the red dot. Once it hits the red dot, then we could look for it to break the high or the low of the TNT. It does not matter to us. The market's got to tell us which way. So in this scenario here, we opened here, went a little lower. We hit the red dot, then we broke the high, so we entered right there with that conditional stop of the red dot. This is a profitable trade. STZ was profitable, or RLY was profitable. GRMN, BAN, HOLX, Delta, CTAS, Charles Schwab, EQR, L, WDC, WYF, BXP. BMY was a losing trade here. This is a trade here that we actually went bullish. You entered here. Your max risk was right there. It got very close to the max risk, which sometimes can happen, especially with this lot of volatility here. But that's no problem. That's why we have the big winning trades here to offset the minor losers. CL was a loss too. This was a minor loss. It was not at max risk, so this was a minor loss. KMX, this was basically a max loss here because it entered right there, hit the red dot, so this is max loss. So we had two trades that hit max loss, one trade that hit minimum loss, and then a whole over 30 winners out there. Not bad. PEG was break even. This is break even. Linked. This did not trigger at all, did not meet the criteria for us to enter, but it did go down, break the low. TIA did break the low too. UNM. So you could see a lot of these trades, we did not enter, such as these, but they did move. So you could see for accuracy that something does happen on the next bar once you have a TNT print. Okay. There we go. So you could see they break the low or high, but it may not fit our criteria, which is what we're looking for. But you could see whenever you do have the TNT, it does sit there and something does happen with high accuracy. Again, here are the results. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us on the social media posts that you're seeing. Look below here and you could see also a free WhatsApp chat room for just the TNT, the black bar, and black bar. Also, we dedicated a website now, blackbar.com, just for the TNT strategy. Thank you and have a good day.